I was born and baptized outside of the church with the name of Juana, Inez, Not long after, my parents, they sent me to Mexico to live with my grandfather just because they thought I was too lazy, but I didn't think so. So, I had my childhood growing up there, learning how to read and how to write all alone by myself with no help whatsoever. Then, I kept on growing each day more and more, until at the age of 13, I started to teach younger children, especially young girls, who weren't able to go to school, how to read and how to write in Latin. Then, when I grew older, I found about this university for only boys, and I wanted to go. So, I decided to dress like a boy. And I had to tell my mother, of course. And I told her, and to her, I sounded foolish. All she did was say no. That crushed my dreams, but I didn't give up. I kept on learning. Then, at the age of 15, later on, I was able to become the lady in waiting for the Spanish viceroy, but I didn't want to. Instead, I became a nun. And I went to the Carmelite order, where I stayed for a while, but I had this gut feeling that I didn't belong there. And so, I left to the former nunnery that I had been in, the Order of San Jeronimo. I stayed there for the rest of my life, teaching my sisters more than they already knew. Then, one day, a letter was published that was mine, without my permission. This angered me, so I drew fire. The Archbishop, he heard of this, and so he tried to silence me, just because I was a female standing up for her rights. Then, instead of responding with violence, I responded with a poem that I wrote, La Respuesta. This having been said, the Archbishop, he made me give up my writing, my passion, just in exchange for my freedom. I should have been free right now and writing if I didn't do that, but I had to. So, then, later on, one year, a plague hit, and it got my sisters. And so, I stayed with them, caring for them, until one day, I also got the plague. I died, but I died happy, knowing that I stood up for myself and for future generations. So don't let anybody put you down, no matter what. Just keep on going.